The day, it's a listed Arrowfield stud Ortensia stakes over the 1100 metres, and it's a handicap for all comers, Mike. GLENALL and Spending to Win. Well, that was a good battle at Hawkesbury. They renew their battle at Scone this weekend. 2XS hits the track again for that man, Tracy Bartley. Did so much great work last preparation. And then TERRAVISTA, the big bulldog. I wonder if he's still as big as Mike Tyson, mate, because this horse, he's still big and he has just had some raps on him. World's best sprinter at one time, they were saying.
You forget that, don't you? And he's absolutely built like a bulldog in the yard. Have a look at him in the mounting yard. He is huge, which is why he's such a powerful sprinter. But is he going as well these days? That's the question. Let's have a look at the last leg of the quaddy. A great listed level sprint race over 1100 metres. The tempo should be fair, maybe on the strong side if GLENALL really pushes on from out wide. Good dry conditions. Definitely an off-rails bias by this stage of the day. Across the three key factors, we're playing scope. There's a few with upside. We're playing position and run. Some of the favourites are drawn wide. And trainer, two particular horses might get a kicker because their trainer's going well.
Oh, interesting one. I like when you pull that key factor out, Mike.
Bit of a different one.
Hear about that. But before we get to that, let's have a look at the market for the Get Out Stakes. And GLENALL coming off that good win, $3.60 favourite here. TERRAVISTA, the old boy. Well, look at this. He's right in the market here, $4.80. Spending to Win, so reliable, $5. 2XS, $5 as well. Good to see him back. Machine Gun Jubs there as well, 13s. But Mike, a lot of this form around this GLENALL, $3.60. That could just be a price come Saturday.
Yeah, he's a really good sprinter. He was a big boom sprinter, wasn't he?
Yeah, for sure. Ran in a lot of Group 1s.
Yeah, and he finally seemed to put it together last start. We'll have a look at that replay at Hawkesbury and see what he did. If you can trust the Hawkesbury form, this run was really impressive. Blinkers on first time, 3 wide, no cover the whole way back to Sydney. And he was way too strong for Spending to Win, or just strong enough, wasn't it? It
was. Look, I've got to love the way this horse just knuckled down, Mike. I've always seemed to think this horse has been running in these group races, but it comes back to this listed grade and it just gets the job done. I like that.
Yeah, Blinkers first time, like we just said, could be the key factor for this horse. Yeah, we're rating him with scope going into Saturday because 3 wide, no cover. To win like this is such a hard thing to do. Spending to Win right in the mix right there, but he always seems to run a place, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does. Let's have a look at the other replay now, Mike. It's the Tracy Bartley horse, 2XS. And look, this horse just seems to be a bit of a winner, Mike. Sits back in this race, but shows so much power, loops the field, runs away, and the race caller was very impressed.
Yeah, September last year, first up for this horse from that flying Tracy Bartley stable. The trials have been good leading to this preparation. You know it's going to be fit. And the thing about this horse is it's absolutely a proper racehorse. It's powerful, it's strong, it's almost as big as TERRAVISTA. And not only can it sprint, but it's really genuine and it really surges late, Stu.
And it's unleashing that right now, Mike, right down the outside here. Really interesting to see how this horse has come back. It's going up against some good horses, but wait, you can't argue with that.
Well, that's the thing with a good trainer. You know Tracy Bartley's going to have him well prepared. You can almost trust that he'll parade well on Saturday.
I definitely trust he's going to be there Saturday. Let's get into it now, Mike. Form and key factors for everyone there in the Get Out Stakes. It's the last. Let's have a go.
Yeah, GLENALL, 3 wide, no cover, still won. He's got to get the gold bar for form, but 2XS, not too far off him.
No, not too far. As we get the race started, Mike, scope, who's got it?
Yeah, horses with upside. GLENALL, definite upside with blinkers on. He's unbeaten with blinkers on, obviously, 1 from 1, and he could get better again. 2XS, big upside after a great preparation last time in.
Look at these two, absolutely flying along, Mike. Position and run.
Yeah, position and run, 2XS drawn perfectly, Spending to Win, and GLENALL on pace again like they were at Hawkesbury. They could really enjoy it.
It's been a race in 2 since the start, Mike. Now, trainer, you mentioned this key factor. Take us through it. Wow, they're still miles in front.
Yeah, 2 to look at. 2XS coming back for a stable that's flying. That's always a really good indicator for us. So gets a gold bar for Tracy Bartley and well sprung for Chris Lees. Hopeless last preparation, but could be a lot better this time in for a great trainer.
Well, look, Mike, we've had some close racing here today, but this last race just looks like an absolute two-horse race. It'll be interesting to see which way we're going to go. You're saying as a trainer in form, you've got a horse that's absolutely flying. One's first up. Bit of a coin toss, $3.60 versus $5. I'm a bit of a GLENALL fan, but I reckon I know which way you're going here. You play value on this show. That's why it's key factors.
Yeah, boringly predictable, isn't it? When there's 2 that are a top rater and the odds are different, we have to follow what we do.
Yep, fair enough.
2XS and GLENALL. I've got no idea who's going to win. It's going to be such an exciting race, but we've got to go 2XS. Definitely a win bet first up. He could definitely beat these. And you don't want to lose on well sprung first up for Chris Lees. A small cover bet for sure.
Okay, so it's 2XS there, but we obviously like GLENALL as well.